Reality is undeniable. 1 in 68 children in the U.S. has autism. And a high school student on Long Island is overcoming the odds and using his voice to raise awareness and pave the way for himself and others on the spectrum. Here's Liz Dahlem.
My name is Christian Ranieri. I'm a junior in high school.
It takes a lot of courage for a high school junior to stand up in front of a classroom full of seniors and deliver a presentation.
A big difference between me and you is that we both have different perspectives on the world.
But for Christian Ranieri, it took a lot of work to get here. To understand that, let's go back to the beginning. Christian was born a happy little boy, but his mother Karina noticed he was developing differently than the rest of the children his age.
He was able to talk about geography in words and identify the planets, but yet he couldn't say mama, he couldn't say I need juice.
When it was time for kindergarten, there were noticeable setbacks.
We enrolled him in a Montessori school thinking the freedom to do as you wish would be better, but within 2 months of being there, he was rocking in a corner, and all of the symptoms of what autism is were right inside.
The Ranieris moved to Northport, Long Island for the school district. Christian worked with a one-on-one aide through elementary and middle school. But his freshman year, Christian claims his individualized education program wasn't implemented for 4 weeks. He grew frustrated, yelling at the teacher, and was suspended from school for 2 days. A punishment Christian felt was unfair, and he told the school board just that.
The person you chose for me did not do her job and has...
I really... Again, when you talk about individual members of the staff, this is inappropriate for a public session.
That is when Christian defined who he was as a person.
Since then, Christian has made strides in and out of the classroom. He has a solid group of friends and is enrolled in driver's ed.
Here's the social behavior map.
At school, he works with Casey McPherson, a speech-language pathologist who helps improve his social interactions.
The social language is where his difficulty lies. So having a conversation, interpreting sarcasm, figurative language, making inferences, higher level language skills like that are very difficult.
I need to try to be a little more subtle with it and not just completely barge in.
Sometimes it's hard for Christian to find the right words, but he's found another way to express himself through his passion, which is photography.
I didn't actually think that my photography would probably make it up on display.
Christian took a photography class last summer and captured these moments. He put together a slideshow of his work and presented it to this 12th grade English class.
For me, I shouldn't be seen as an autistic person. I should be seen as a normal, real person, just like all of you.
It was a chance for Christian's peers to see the world through his lens.
I call this one enlightenment because right here is the head of the Buddha. Thank you.
His presentation closed out the first ever Autism Awareness Week at Northport High School. The hallways were covered in blue, which was Christian's longtime dream.
He always wanted to see his town blue. And it wasn't just for him, but it was for kids that didn't have a voice. I think it's really a full circle moment.
It may be tough for Christian to find the right words, but when he does, we should all stop and listen.
While we may have autism, we still live the same way. We still breathe the same air. We still do a bunch of the same stuff as others, just with slight differences.
From Northport, Long Island, Liz Dahlem, Fox 5 News.
Talented kid, wow.
And his level of introspection is really promising.
So much more self-aware than a lot of kids his age. Amazing.
100%.
Wow. Great, great. All right, well.